Hey guys, Toxic Apple 64 here, bringing you guys another episode of my not my New York Islanders, sorry guys, failed intro, of my Toronto Maple Leafs via GM commentary. Sorry guys, been doing my New York GM mode too much lately. Anyway, so we're back, and sorry again, I know I said last episode that I'm gonna try and make this a 2 video a week series, but again, the first week I got busy with school, and this past week I wasn't feeling too well. I was feeling pretty sick. If you guys heard in my GM mode upload for my own channel, the New York Islanders, my latest one, I think it was like episode 59 or something. But yeah, not feeling too good in that one, and I started to feel a bit better today, so that's why I figured I'd upload a few videos today, or not today, but I'll start recording them tonight, and then it'll be up for tomorrow, you guys, and then I'll try and have another one of these up on Friday on this channel. But again, sorry guys, I was sick, and I really did not feel like making a commentary. You could probably tell from my voice in that episode, but let's stop talking about me. Let's get into the GM mode. And some guys were saying to move Franzen up, move Franzen down. But the one thing that changed my mind in the end, because Franzen, you know, people were saying to put him on the power play, keep him on the third line, put him up or whatever. But what I think I'm going to do in the end, though, is one comment I actually did like, and that was to do this. So you take Carl Gunnarsson, who's 25 years old, you know, 82 overall, top 4 defenseman, but he's only 4 red stars, so he's not that good. To trade him and maybe possibly some picks over to Philadelphia Flyers and bring back a guy that, you know, maybe they shouldn't have traded away, but a really good player that I'm actually become a really big fan of, and that's Luke Schenn. Where is he? There he is. And Luke Schenn, you know, he's 3 years younger, okay? So he's 3 years younger. He's got gold stars instead, and he's already at the same stage Gunnarsson is, and he's already better defensively and physically compared to Gunnarsson. So he's already better in general, and he's younger, you know, so obviously, trading 1-for-1 will never work just because of the trade value, so I'm going to have to give up some other things for him. So let me check it out. They want some thirds, actually, so you know what? I'll toss up some thirds. I'm fine with doing that, and I think maybe a second-round pick in the future or this year. I'm not sure. I'll see what will happen with this one. I don't think this will go through, but I'll try it. So Gunnarsson and 2 third-round picks for Luke Schenn. Will that go through? No, okay. I didn't think it was going to go through, but I figured I may as well try it. Anyway, so I'm thinking of just tossing like a future. Where am I going? Up here. There we go. A future second-round pick. So this is second-round pick. So a second and 2/3 and Gunnarsson for Luke Schenn. Will that go through? No. Okay. What if I did a second this year? So we'll give up. Do I want to give up our second or Dallas? I'm gonna take a bank on. Sorry guys. I'm gonna take a bank on Dallas being a bad team. So Toronto. There you go. And 2 seconds, 2/3 and Gunnarsson for Luke Schenn. Will that go through? Oh my God. So I'm not interested in that. So what if I took off the seconds and I made it a big move by getting rid of our first-round pick? So a first and 2/3 in Gunnarsson. Man, they do not want to give Luke Schenn up right now. More trade problems. I thought I was going to start the same in this episode. How about I add in a second? So a second, 2/3 Gunnarsson, and a first, and Luke Schenn. Will that go through? Wow, okay. They do not want to get this trade to go through. So, you know what? Maybe Luke Schenn will be more of a future idea, but I like the idea. Whoever posted that comment, I did like it, but they just, like, I'm overextending. Like, a first-round pick, right? You know, 2/3 and a second, and they still didn't do it. And Gunnarsson, you know, so, you know, maybe if there's another defenseman you guys want me to pick up. Luke Schenn, I did like the idea of picking him up because he was definitely better than Gunnarsson, but we'll have to see what happens here. Maybe by the trade deadline, we might be able to acquire him. Who knows? Maybe he might turn into the Jack Campbell, and we might acquire him within like 3 years or something. That's how long it takes to get him. Anyways, though, so now let's start the salmon. Let's go roster moves right now. And the one decision I decided to make, just because he's get power play time, is to leave Franzen on the bottom 2. That way Seidenberg is good for at least 2 years. He doesn't get worse. And he's going to stay probably for at least another 2 years minimum. How old is he? But maybe another 3 years minimum. He'll be a top 4 at 84 overall. So that's why I'm going to leave everything like that and how it is. And then power play, though, people are saying this. Wait, let me check the comments. I have it up here on my monitor. Okay, second line, Lyles, Steinberg. Yeah, so I have him on second line power play. There we go. And then the penalty kill, people were saying to put Jake Gardner up with Phaneuf and then Gunnarsson and Seidenberg, which I think that looks pretty good to me, so I'll do that. There we go, and let me check out my specialty teams today. Yeah, I did all these last time, so there we go. So all the lines are good. Reimer's in the net, so let's get the sim started. I know it's been a couple episodes now, but we're finally ready to start the sim, and I'm really looking forward to this, because I think this is going to be a pretty fun GMO to do, because Toronto looked like a pretty good team off the start. They're pretty young, and they actually had some good players that had some trade value, like guys I traded away, like Connolly and Garbajowski and all those type of guys, and the trade value that they had that I could trade them away with wasn't bad either, so there we go. And so let me make sure last minute that actually might do scouting quickly, because I forget if I did that last episode. I really don't remember it, so let me check. Okay, so forwards, let's do the WHL. It is the first year draft, and we all know who goes up, it's like Shinkruk and all those guys. So forwards in the WHL for 6 weeks, there we go. So it's a really good draft this year. So that's all done. Rosters moved are all done. So let me turn off the injuries, unless I did it in another episode, but let me turn it off, and then we'll finally get started with the sim. So yeah, there we go. Injuries, whoops, off. There we go. So injuries are off. Lines are all set. Let's start the season. I'm really pumped for this. I think it's going to be a good year, like I said, so not sure it's going to happen. I'm not sure. Obviously, I want this first year to be a competitive year. I don't want it to be like a team that's going to end up in the bottom, like top picks, but I don't know. Can Reimer hold his weight in the cage? So we'll have to see. So actually, let me take a quick water break before we start sim. Okay. Actually, one more final thing. I know you guys are like yelling at me. Come on, start sim. Let me check free agency quickly. Because if I'm correct, and I just thought this now, this might be Cam Barker's in free agency. Now, I'm not sure about if I want to pick him up for 3 years, but I'm thinking maybe if I could pick him up, depending on how much he wants, for like a year, just to see how good he gets, but also to place him on the bottom pair and get rid of Komisarek or Komisarek. What am I thinking? So maybe I might be able to do that trade, or whoever it was on my bottom D was wait, no, I have Lyles. Actually, never mind. Sorry, for some reason I thought I had Komisarek on my bottom too. Forgot what I'm thinking there. Anyways, Arnott, maybe, not really. So no one I just want to pick up. I just want to take a quick look at this. Yeah, so no one I really want to pick up in free agency. Let me check prospect-wise. 21 years old. I'll sign this guy to 3.5 star. Doesn't really matter what I do with these guys. 24, 3.5 star, sign them. And these guys, I could probably trade them in the future. Or maybe, who knows, they'll be a player by year 4 or 5. But you never know. Just give them a contract. So I'll sign just a few of these 3.5 star guys. Doesn't really matter which ones I get, I guess. So as long as they're not like 26 or whatever. So there we go. Tomers, yeah, give him a contract. There we go. Man, there's a lot of these guys. Bystrom, 18 years old. It's not bad, actually. One guy, I hope he signs. 25, don't need him. And then, yeah, we're getting to Red Stars. And, yeah. Goalies, let me check it quickly. We got some backups, but nothing special. Potential-wise, 26-year-old, 4-star. We don't need that guy. Alec Richards, no. Yeah, so no one in goalies, so there we go. So we signed the guys that we wanted, or at least I hope we did. And, yeah, like I said, let's finally start the sim. I'm going to start Reimer off. I'm going to give him a 4-game strike and then Skirvins a 2. So 1, 2, 3, 4 games for Reimer. And, yeah, let's just get started here. Finally, we're starting the sim in our second gem, or technically my first for LPTN, but second, yeah. So, a few things I'd like to mention you guys in this video. First off, if you guys can't tell, we changed our description for LPTN, so every description is going to be like this from now on, and it's just to have all the guys' Twitters and all the guys' channels if you guys haven't checked them out. Like, obviously, most people that watch the GM mode on this channel are from my channel, so if you guys haven't checked out, or you guys are wondering, like, oh, what's this guy upload or whatever, go check out some of the other guys' channels, since you might like what they upload. I know Eddie the Man's got, like, a Assassin's Creed playthrough going. Jmort does some stuff on his own channel, so is Skater, so definitely check out what the other guys upload, because you might like their content and enjoy it. And then also check us out on Twitter. And, I'm not saying you have to follow us, but maybe if you want to try it, see what happens, because we do post some pretty funny stuff, and we also post stuff of what we should do. Or, like, if you guys follow me on Twitter, the other day I posted, what should I do for Oh my god. What should I do for a mic situation? Because I'm gonna be getting a new mic. It's either the blue snowflake mic, sorry, or the blue snowball. So either one of those mics, those are the ones I'm picking between. So yeah, again, follow me on Twitter or any of the other guys. Has some fun stuff up there for you guys. And hopefully you enjoyed the video intro. Again, shoutouts to Jmort1255 who made that for the whole channel. He even sent it to all of us, and he edited it, put in his own music. Did really good. He's really good with the editing stuff. Stuff that I'm really bad at. Because as you can tell, I tried making myself thumbnails, and he helped me out a bit there. But yeah, thumbnails weren't really turning out to be my thing. So I'm not really good with the editing stuff. I'm okay with like video editing, but I'm not good with like channel backgrounds, that type of stuff. So definitely shout out to him for making the intro. Not that it's brand new to you guys. Like, you guys have probably seen some of my past videos on this channel, but yeah, if you guys like the intro, again, go check out his channel. Maybe give him a follow on Twitter because he works hard. I know he doesn't upload a lot to the channel, neither does Skater, but they do a lot with us in the background, stuff that you guys don't see, but like I said, they do a lot for us, so check that out, definitely. And let's see now. I have a checklist here. That's what I should do, have a checklist of what to talk about. First, actually, since we talk about Toronto, I just want to talk about something that happened in their game a few nights ago with the Montreal Canadiens. And yeah, the Garbajowski biting thing. And personally, at first I heard it and I was thinking like, oh, Alexander Burrows from the 2011 finals when he bit whoever was on the Bruins, right? I think it was Lucic, but yeah, that's what I was thinking of. But then when I actually looked at it, it's not a bite. I'll say that now. I'm not a Leafs fan. I'm not a Canadiens fan. I'm neither of the team's fans. I'm a Flyers fan, so it doesn't really matter to me. But I'm just saying it was not a bite. If he actually did bite him, I'd say that he should get suspended for at least 3-4 games. Cause that's like it's like, part of my language is it's a bitch move. Who bites people when they're like grown men? But no, I don't think it was. What happened really was Pacioretty put his arm, grabbed him from behind first off, put his arm around his nose and pretty much cut off his air circulation. So I think he opened his mouth to breathe, and that looked like he may have been biting him. I don't know. Pacioretty could have fake bite marks. Not that I'm saying he did, but he may have. And if you guys excuse me, sorry, I'm still a tiny bit sick, so I just have to mute my mic to cough. Yeah, sorry about that, guys. I'm in a stage right now where I have really bad sore cough, and it's really loud and annoying, so don't want you guys to have that blasted on your speakers. That's why I just mute my mic, or if I do it on occasion without telling you guys, it's probably why, okay? Because I'm recovering, but I am a bit better, so no worries. And yeah, there we go. We won our first game of the season. Not sure what it was by, but we won it. We're 1-0-0 to start this GM mode. Not bad, in my opinion. First game in, Kessel's got a goal. I like that. But yeah, so the biting situation, basically, like I said, he put his arm across his face. Then Garbajowski, yeah, I'll just call him that. He couldn't breathe. It was what I'm thinking. And then he opened his mouth to breathe, and it may have looked like he was biting him. Maybe he accidentally did. Either way, though, I don't think it's something that's worth suspending the guy for. It's like a tiny little thing. Happens once. The guy's got a pretty clean record, if I'm correct. He hasn't been suspended before, so that's why I think that it's perfectly fine. Look at that. We already got a shutout 3 games in. James Reimer, shutout. But yeah, like I said, so I don't think that's really that big of a deal, in my opinion. Like, I know biting's, like I said, it's a bitch move, but I don't think he actually did it, like, on purpose. Like, thinking, oh, I'm going to bite that guy. Like, Alex Burrows did it in the 2011 Stanley Cup Finals, too. And I think that was the year before Shanahan became the guy of the Players Association that deals out the suspensions. I forget what it's called, but I think that's the year before he became that, and that's why I think one reason why they put a new guy in is because of how bad I don't know who it was, I forget, but that's probably just because of how bad the other guy was doing, because he bit him right in the face, right? So, whatever. That's all said and done now. Garbajowski, in case you guys were wondering, did not get suspended. They're saying that there wasn't enough video proof, which in my call is pretty much the right move. Like, I can't really see what happens there, because there's people that say he cut off his circulation and people that say he did that and that, so no worries. But look at that, though. We're 3-1-0 to start the season. I'll put Scrivens in for 1 game. I said 2 earlier. I'm not sure why, but put it in for 1. Put Reimer back in for 4, and we'll keep that cycle going, over and over. So let's see what happens here against the New York Islanders. Hopefully it's good, not bad, but I don't know. We're playing like a 71 overall minor starting goalie, I think he is rated as, so not the best. Even though he had a really good game against the Flyers. I know the Flyers lost 5-2 to the Leafs, but definitely he had a really good game for the Leafs. I think he came in like halfway through the game, like around 10 minutes in a second, and he made 32 saves from 10 minutes in a second and on, right? So really good game for him. I was actually surprised how well the guy was playing. I was thinking that, oh yeah, Toronto just lost the game. Like I know they were up like 3-1, but still, you know, you bring a backup who's barely got NHL experience. I was thinking that it's gonna be a breeze now, but guess what? It wasn't. But no worries though. Looks like Lupo's got some goals on the season already. 4 goals in a month. Not bad for Lupo. We take a 1-0 loss, which actually I'm not gonna harp on him too much. He had no goal support at all, so I won't harp on Scrivens for that. But Reimer does go back in the cage though, because a new thing we're gonna be doing, guys. It's not doing it like where, oh, he only lost 1 game, so he gets another 3 games, that type of stuff. I'm just gonna do it where he plays 4, he's out. No matter what happens, he's out. You know, in the Scrivens, he plays 1, no matter what happens, he's out. So that's what I think I'm gonna be doing from now on in my Jmort. There we go. So Reimer, he gets another game, 2 games there. Remember to give him another 2 at the start of the month. And this video is actually already going long. So what I think I'll do is do I want to make it a long one? Is what I'm thinking right now. Tough decision. Do I make it a long one and do another month after this, or do I make it a shorter one and end it here? I will make it a long one. Who cares? It'll go maybe a little bit long, but hopefully it won't bother you guys too much. We'll go another month here, so we'll do the month of November as well. Now pause it, show you guys the stats. Tell me if you think I should make any changes or moves or anything, and yeah, we'll go from there. So come on, guys, get us one more win. Make us a positive team coming out of the first month of the year. Positive. Come on, James Reimer. Positive record. Come on. Against the Anaheim Ducks. There we go. Positive record. 4-2-1. I like that start. Sum up one more day here, so we should check out the minor stats here. Western Conference looks like that, even though it doesn't really matter because teams are still catching up. Like we played barely any games that month. Eastern Conference, we're actually not doing too bad considering our division's not the best. Goals, Lupo's not up there. Assists, Backstrom's our leader, he's not up there. Points, no one's up there for us. Wins, Reimer's tied with a bunch of people probably. Save percentage, no, he's not up there for us. And then goals against average, he is not up there for us. Actually, yes, he is. What am I saying? He's up there in goals against average. He's at 1.48. No worries, I'll give him 2 more games here. Put Scrivens in for 1 more, then give Reimer another 4 games. Sorry guys, it was one of those coughs again, and I just mute my mic without saying, just because I don't want you guys to have it blasted into your speakers or whatever you're listening through, maybe a headset or whatever, headphones if you're listening maybe or on your phone or whatever, but yeah, just don't want it blasting out at you guys, so that's why, like I said, I'll mute my mic on some reasons without saying just because of that, and trust me, you want me to. Anyways, excuse me. Anyways, so Reimer got another win there against the Boston Bruins, 5-2, and he finished it with an overtime loss. That's actually pretty good for Reimer. He went, I know it says he went 2-2, but he had 2 0-2 with overtime losses, so he played good there. But nevertheless, like I said, we got to hit the lines and put Scrimmage in for 1 game. There we go. 1 game against the Pittsburgh Penguins. See what happens. Hopefully, actually, it's probably not the best team to play him in against, but whatever. It's NHL 13. You never know what can happen. Because I've seen Pittsburgh be a really good team year 1, and I've seen them get first overall pick too. So you never know. I'm kind of wondering where Kessel is right now. Actually, the goals in my head, I'm wondering like where is he? Because he started off with the lead at the beginning of the GM, but I'm not sure where he is right now exactly. Hopefully, he's just like one of those players that's like almost up there on goals and almost up there on assists, but you never see him, right? Which in my opinion, I think they should take out that penalty minute stat on the thing and put in a thing for points, because I think points is a lot more important than the penalty minutes. Anyways, let's go WHL. Check out how the guys are scouted. Okay, there we go. So I'll let them play a bit. Do 6 weeks here as well, because it's another big one. The 4's in the OHL. Anyways, we'll play Scrivens against the hot Pittsburgh Penguins, who are 9-3-0. Looking pretty good. Looks like Malkin's already got 6 goals on the season. Fleury's got all their wins, so they look like a pretty hot team to beat. But you never know. Scrivens, like I said, some stuff can happen. Never mind, though. He loses 2-0. No worries, Scrivens. They're a really good team. We'll put Reimer back in. Play him another 4 games. 1, 2, 3, 4. There we go. And we'll see what happens. Hopefully, Reimer can pull off a W for us, or not one W, but like a few. But you never know. And I think I must be right back. You guys have to take a drink of my water. The joy of being partially sick still. I still sometimes have trouble talking for a little bit, and like not talking, like I don't have trouble processing my words or something. I just get sore throats, and sometimes I just find it hard to talk with a stuffed up nose. But whatever, I'm still fine. Looks like Reimer got us a win there, 4-3. Looks like he had some goal support, but nevertheless a win for Reimer. And he got us another one. Man, Reimer's doing pretty good here. He's got 7 wins on the year. So far, Scrivens has none. So I might want to boost Reimer up to 5 games. Actually, what I'm thinking right now. So yeah, that's one thing I'll do is I'll boost Reimer up, give him another game here against Ottawa. So I'll give him these 3 games. I'll put Scrivens in for 1, and then Reimer for 5. So I'll give Reimer 5 now. I started him off with 4 because I wasn't sure what I should play him at, because he's listed as a backup in the team, but I've seen him be really good year 1 or really bad. So that's why I think I'll give him 5 games. There you go, another dominating win. He even made sure it was dominated. So there you go. So Reimer, like I said, off to a pretty hot start for the Leafs here. We're doing not bad. Pittsburgh looks like they're still doing better, though, 11-4-0. Let's see if we can beat them. They've only played 2 games since we last played them, but come on, now we got a starter in there. Maybe it might be a different game, and we lose it 5-3, so, yeah, bad game. Okay, so I'll give Reimer one more game here. And then I'll play in, what's his face, Scrivens. And then we're going to come to the end of the month here. So yeah, I can't believe that month actually flew by fast. Or it looks like this GM will go probably 30 minutes, maybe 27, something like that, just maybe under it. But still, hopefully it's not too long for you guys. I know it's a little bit longer than I normally do. But like I said, I ended up with that little start at the beginning where I tried to make some trades, and then I gave up, and then I checked stuff. So no worries. We'll get it done probably before half an hour, hopefully. I don't really want to go at half an hour, but no worries, like I said. And Reimer got another loss, so we're on a 2-game losing streak. So let's see if Scrivens can win his first game of the year in a Leaf jersey. Let's see what can happen here. So I'll give him a game here against the Carolina Hurricanes, who are actually pretty hot. I think it's just convenient how he goes in against all the hot teams. But no worries. Hopefully he should be able to pull off a win eventually, you know, with the way the sim works and stuff. So come on, Scrivens, get a win. Get a W. W. Let's see what happens. Oh, 7-1. Let's see. It's probably tossed out of the cage after like 3 goals. Okay, so I think I'm not going to play Scrivens next time. I'll play Reimer 10 straight games against Scrivens 1. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. There we go for Reimer. So yeah, definitely Scrivens is not holding his weight. I don't know. Maybe if you guys want a message, tell me if I should pick up a backup somewhere and send him down and play Reimer. But that way I'll have at least a decent backup that I can switch the goalies with, or because I do want Scrivens to get better. Like, he's gonna be a backup in the future, but you know what I mean. Should I send him down and let him get better in the AHL maybe? Because I think he's just not ready for the NHL or whatever. So that's just one decision. If you guys want to help me out with, just comment where I should send Scrivens, whether I should keep him in the NHL or send him down or whatever I should do. Comment away. Tell me what I should do on that one though. Minnesota looks like they're off to a pretty hot start, 14-5-0. Priest is on fire. And then we're on the 5-game losing streak right now, so come on, guys. Let's try and turn it around, Leafs. I know the year's still early, but it's never really that good to start off on a 5-game losing streak, right? So let's pick it up. Come on, boys. I think we got 3 more games left in... Yes, we got 3 more games left in the video, and then we'll stop and check out the stats and all that type of fun stuff that I like to do. Looks like Kessel finally took that goal lead that I was talking about. And Phaneuf, this classical Phaneuf leading us at penalty minutes, and man, 6 straight games. Come on, guys, get a win, get a W. Come on, it's pretty ridiculous now. Someone win these last 2 games. At least go 10-8-3 in the first 2 months. Come on, Philly's doing good. That's surprising. They're gonna do bad in the sim, but like I said, oh my God, 7 straight games now. You are kidding me. Come on, someone get a win. It's not like Winnipeg. They're worse team than us. They get a win. Come on. Oh my God, 2-1 loss in overtime too. Jesus, this team cannot win games. Okay. So I definitely think it's our goaltender issue. I'll check the stats and see what they say, but I'm pretty sure it's our goalie. Because our offense and defense were looking pretty good, so check it out. Western Conference looks like that. Eastern Conference, we're out of playoffs by 7 points. Pretty big deficit, but we still can come back from that, though. Like I said, the season's still a little bit early. Goals, no one's up there for us. Assists, no one's up there for us. Points, no one's up there for us. Wins, no one's up there for us. Save percentage, no one's up there for us yet. We're not on anything. So let's check the player stats. Actually, first let's check team standings. But points, so yeah, we're 23rd in the NHL for points. Goals per game, we're not scoring goals. Goals against per game, we're laying goals in. Power play percentage, it's actually not bad. It's pretty good actually, so power play is good. PK percentage, it's alright, 50th, that's middle of the pack, but could be better. So, you guys see what we should edit. So 5-on-5 offense, 5-on-5 defense, maybe a goalie change, and also the PK. Let's check the player stats here. And conveniently, what I just listed is the opposite for my New York Islanders. The New York Islanders, if you guys watch that one, they're good at everything, minus the power play. Anyways, though, points, Backstrom's got 18. That's pretty good for him, considering that his line mates aren't doing too good. Yeah, he's starting off pretty strong. Lupol's actually doing better than Kessel and JVR, so pretty sad for those guys' part that Lupol's beating them. Friends and Gunnarsson. Gunnarsson, holy crap, 10 points as a defensive defenseman? Wow. That's odd. Rare to see that. Anyways, like I said, stuff can happen. The rest of our team. Okay, and then goalies. There we go. So Reimers played 18 games, got 2.24 goals against average, 8 wins, 6 losses, 1 overtime loss, 3 shootout losses, and a 92.50 save percentage. Scrivens, on the other hand, is not playing good. He's played 3 games. He's got 3.37 goals against average, no wins, 3 losses, no overtime losses, no shootout losses, and an 88.89 save percentage. And Reimer's got 2 shutouts as well, so Reimer definitely playing the better of the two. Scrivens, maybe he's just not ready for the NHL, but that brings us to the end of this episode, guys. Hopefully you guys enjoyed it. Comment away about what I said in the comment.